Ne. Still here, still. Doggo realized that the owner is gone. So yeah, as I was saying, pay rise system in Slovenia, everybody knows that it's broken. Basically the problem is that different jobs, different occupations are ranked, the same based on the level of education needed and the let's say years of work experience would be the best thing. Years of experience. And of course, in theory, this is the perfect system. Everyone is equal to each other. But then how can you compare some job when let's say, for example, first responders, when they literally every day risk their own lives in service of others, comparing to and I don't want to denigrate any administration staff or some secretary who is all day in one office and is making coffee. And we have such jobs. This week I was just here filming, meeting with this guard dog, and that time the video basically stopped. Tuki, Lizi, tuki greva. No pridi, greva tuki. Pridna si. Ja. Kako si ti priden? Ja. Ja, okay. He's a good boy. Opet. Yeah, he wants to play. No, pretty easy. And this is the problem, And then let's say, how can you compare, let's say nurse, teacher in, let's say, elementary school, or teacher in, university, different jobs, different responsibilities, different impact of their, jobs. So yeah, this is I don't know what kind of the system should be, but in my opinion, some. So let's say in the past we had special system that some jobs were not paid more, but for 1 year of working, they would count as, let's say, 1 year or a half, 2 years for pension. So instead, let's say, of having to work 40 years, you just needed to work 20 years. High stressful jobs, physically demanding jobs. They used to have, they had this let's say, solution. Pridi greva tukaj naprej. Tukaj greva danes, yeah. Yeah, but that system was abolished or reformed. They were, I think, if I recall correctly, they lost that privilege, but it was somehow, let's say, reformed into increased pension plan fees, let's say, for them. So they were a little bit worse, but still, you know, compared to some other jobs, you know, they were better. You know, one of such occupation were miners and so forth. So yeah, and you know, because, let's say, minister brought up, you know, that firefighters earn more than teachers. You know, it's funny that teachers also are now basically unsatisfied and want also increase. And of course, soldiers also have, you know, their own demands. So yeah, basically everyone just wants to get more. So I don't know what will happen or how they will resolve this issue, because, let's say, the last piece of legislation that was major, let's say, reformed law that was I don't know, the bill passed several years ago during the crisis, the economical crisis, and it was later the Constitutional Court found that it was against the Constitution, so it was abolished. You know, the people got settlements or whatever. So yeah, it will be quite, you know, arduous process to get some solution that will be beneficial to all and that everyone will be sort of satisfied with the outcome. So yeah, today it's a nice day. Okay, let's end on this point.